Kenyans will become jobless as they may be forced to fold their businesses and maybe take them to other countries. This in turn will deny the government the very tax it needs. Mike Kagongo begins as of tonight.
As days go by, more and more Kenyans continue expressing concerns over the looming hike in prices of basic commodities if the finance bill is passed. Day 3 of public hearings on the bill saw the Kenya Association of Manufacturers and Kenya Private Sector Alliance appear before the Departmental Committee on Finance and Planning to give their views on the potential impacts of the finance bill, largely decrying exploitation by government.
The National Assembly to reconsider Clause 33 and fine-tune it to ensure that export of services is zero-rated rather than exempt, because when it's exempt, you cannot claim the input VAT, which is relating to that.
The lobby groups who says are already overtaxed now fear that the finance bill could be self-defeatist, as the increase in taxation could force many businesses to fold and thereby render thousands of Kenyans jobless.
The proposal to increase the rate of tax, value-added tax, on petroleum products to the standard rate of 16% is likely to have severe and adverse effects on the general economy, not just the petroleum sector, not just the OMCs.
Besides that, KEPSA says the 12 shillings addition in the prices of fuel, if the finance bill is passed, will become even more unbearable for Kenyans who are already struggling.
Is that this additional tax is likely to reduce the margins of OMCs by 0.1%. This is a thin margin business. You have 1% at the worst, 2% or profit margins.
On the other hand, the furniture sector representatives want the government to reduce taxation on carpentry commodities in a bid to ease their work.
Over the last many years, you've seen a lot of furniture that's produced in Kenya is produced in the informal sector, and that has grown massively. They're one of the largest contributors in the furniture sector. So this will go a long way to promoting them.
At the same time, sugarcane farmers may find themselves on the receiving end with the possibility of the 0.8% tax exemption on transportation of sugarcane from farms to sugar millers.
If we remove the transportation of sugarcane from zero rate to exempt, then the millers are going to find it rather expensive because it's going to increase our cost of doing business. And what we will do is that we are currently supporting the farmer by transporting his sugar cane. So if this one comes in, we will now opt to move out of transportation of cane and will leave the farmer.
While that was going on, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi was in Mombasa County, where he said the government targets to raise 70 billion shillings from the proposed 16% VAT increase on fuel, stating categorically that the plan as enshrined in the 2023-2024 finance bill is unstoppable.
I am famously quoted as cautioning Kenyans to gird or prepare themselves for hard times for the now, and how the resuscitation of the economy will take approximately 2 years.
Mudavadi said the current country's debt portfolio stands at 1.5 trillion shillings, and thus the government has no option but to tax Kenyans more to remedy the economic situation. The sessions will continue up to Monday next week, with various players expected to air their views. Mike Kagongo, TV 47, Nairobi.
And as promised, our very own Mwege William is